equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's Del Piero.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Del Piero. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Ribery. Rabiot gets over and intercepts. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. Now who's going to be first to this? He's had a hit! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams...
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Milan kick off the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that should get the job done. Del Piero.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nicely intercepted. Condela. Now it's Rafael Leao. Ribery. Chance! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bullet! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the lead now is to Rafael Leao! They want to be quick to recover this.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Nesta just eases him off the ball. Cuadrado gets good distance on it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That pass has been well intercepted. Ribery. Now it's Gullit.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this. Gullit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ribery. Del Piero. And Bastoni. Great hit! And that's off target.
Milan are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Martinez. Now it's Ribery. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gullit.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gullit. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
He has found the way through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Hernandez. Showing great feet there. Ribery. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Duron does really well to win the ball there. Oh no, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here, and Ribery! He's kept it out just.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
It's
10.
their second corner of the
Ribéry.
game.
Numero 5. Quadrado. Numero 11.
Well, he
Numero
got rid
17.
because he was under pressure.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 3. Il numero 13. Maicon. Il numero
Maignan.
7. Il numero 4.
Hernandez.
Il numero 24.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Rabiot. Luis Alberto. Right, Shevchenko. De Vrij did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maicon. Hernandez was in no mood for any of that. Locatelli.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the timing has to be spot on.
Ci saranno 5
Maicon
minuti
made
di
a search
recupero.
from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Maicon. Locatelli. And it's Van Basten. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. Great position here. It's a really well-measured ball. Del Piero. That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with... Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. And it's Ribéry. We can run onto that.
Oh, that was expansive and
And the finish! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella...
Big chance! And he's there to make the block. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that...
Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Del Piero. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank. Cuadrado tries the cross. And that has been cleared. Immobile. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao. Cuadrado was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Totti. And here's it's Van Basten! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Oh, that's a key interception. Condela. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Renato Sanchez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Could be danger here. That is lovely. He's in a great position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ribéry. And that is expertly dealt with. Renato Sanchez. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensive.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That was a given. It always was. Immobile.
Really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rabiot.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi. Davids. Totti. And here's Ribéry. Threads one in. Schneider. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gullit. Rabiot. Rijkaard. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. To Rabiot. Passing is crisp and sharp. Big header!
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He will be livid with himself. Baresi. Renato Sanchez. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Immobile. Totti.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's very neat. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Davids. Immobile. Looking for the run. Oh, what a ball is in here! And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Gullit. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rabiot. Condela drives forward on the overlap. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And he's looked at it! There's a goal! They have done it! They have their Morata.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on.
There's the hit! Oh, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? Rijkaard. And it's Maicon. For Cuadrado. Baresi. And it's Totti. Del Piero. Ribéry. Oh, that's delightful. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking just the goalkeeper to beat. Hits one! Just eases him off the ball. Cuadrado, he's found a way through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh, that was close. Looks to the other side. Condela. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Del Piero. Lovely bit of skill. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Del Piero, and Del Piero! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go. Very much into the last knockings. Evair.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And through to the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Some good work on the right flank here. Stood up well to him there. And it's Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today? Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. Well, nicely intercepted. This is promising. Totti. Ribery! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Ribery might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Hullet. Rijkaard. Can he finish? It's loose this time, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cuadrado.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Quarter of an hour played. That's really well manoeuvred. Koopmeiners takes on his marker.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
No goals as yet. And here's Ribery. Totti. Well, they've got it again. Oh, what a ball! Dybala. And it's Hullet. For Cuadrado. And he has been fouled there. Hullet taking charge of the dead ball. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Cuadrado, Totti. And here's Totti. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And here's Hullet. Kaka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Filippo Inzaghi. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Del Piero. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tonali. Cuadrado. And it's Totti. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Dybala. Del Piero. He's going for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Del Piero. Skriniar. Quality ball. Van Basten. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Dybala. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Inzaghi. Big chance! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Koopmeiners. And Candela. Now it's Gullit. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, Schneider. Viene
And the
sostituito
action
con
is back underway.
numero 8.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, here's a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Nesta. Cannavaro. Nakata. Rafael Leao. Now Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Del Piero! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Spread neatly. Ribéry. Cuadrado. And that's been drilled in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
953 spettatori.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And here's Ribéry. Well, that is one way to stop him. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And the shot's on here. Real chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan find a position of real strength now. And it's Del Piero. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tonali. And here's Van Basten. Cuadrado. Oh, well played. Kaka. Rafael Leao. Inzaghi. Koopmeiners gets a foot in here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tonali kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ribéry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the runner. He's got space in the area. Has a go! And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass is just off target. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Totti. Tonali. And it's Cuadrado. Oh, that's a nice ball. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Ribéry. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Inzaghi! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top floor finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Milan are having a ball here. Condela picks it up out wide. Now it's Inzaghi. Condela. And here's Totti. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Dybala. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Van
Ci
Basten.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That's been cut out, well played. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, good-looking ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell